Virgo, welcome for a general reading. This will not resonate with everybody. If this does resonate with you, please consider hitting the like button and making a comment if you're claiming this as your reading. And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful if you like the content so you can get future readings from me. We're going to start right out, and looks like somebody is on an adventure with that Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands coming in as your main card, it is talking about being free-spirited and creative, and really having a zest for life in something, okay? Let's see, what else can you tell us about our Virgos right now? Where are our Virgos? Two of Discs. So we do have some fluctuation, a choice between two things, or trying to balance something out. And maybe this is something new coming in for you with the Knight. You know, you're charging at something kind of fiercely, something new, an adventure of some kind. But you may have to, you know, balance it out with the rest of your life or make a decision on something. Let's see here. What else can you tell us about where Virgo is right now? Where is Virgo? You are taking action on something. The Knights mean action towards something. Oh, okay. So we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay. The Seven of Cups talks about having too many choices or having commitment issues. It also can talk about being a little bit delusional, in the sense of, you know, you thinking one thing and something else actually being more of a reality than what you thought. The Five of Wands talks about some kind of challenge, obstacle, or even possibly a rivalry with someone else. So let's see what brought you up to this point. But if there's a major change going on or something you're heading towards, you know, some of these things could happen. So let's see here. What else? What brought our Virgos to this place? And we have the Knight of Discs, another Knight, so another going towards something. The Knight of Discs talks about a reliable person who's patient and hardworking. So that's kind of a switch from that Knight of Discs to that Knight of Wands. You know, one is very stable in what he's doing, one's on a new adventure. So let's see here. We have the Eight of Discs, putting your skills, and, you know, this is talking about mastering skills and being very hardworking. So let's see what came. And we have the Web. One second here. And the Web coming in after this Knight and this hardworking kind of leads me to think you might be on a new adventure, into a different direction, with how you bring about stability into your life. The Web is actually the Justice card, which can talk about, you know, win-win situations, cause and effect, and in a truth coming out about something. I do think this is about a win-win situation, and maybe you're trying to balance how you used to do things with something new coming in. So let's see, where does this take our Virgos in the future? We'll clarify these cards more and get deeper into detail as we go. Gain. Yeah, you're heading to gain, which is the Nine of Discs. The Nine of Discs talks about, you know, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain. You know, it is definitely a good card to have. So whatever you're doing, you are heading in the right direction. You got the Eight of Discs, and then you end up at the Nine of Discs, which is a step up from using your skills into actually, you know, having gains from that. So a lot of financial readings today. We do have the Ten of Swords, again with this disillusion. The Ten of Swords talks about a painful ending to something or hitting rock bottom of some kind. I don't see that in your money at all, or in, you know, your abundance. There's something going on here with the Seven of Cups and this Ten of Swords, which we will clarify as we go along. And it does look like you have a painful ending to something, but with that Ten of Swords also comes clarity. With the Ten of Swords, we get both a painful something that occurs, usually an ending, but we have clarity on it. Like, we might be hurt, but we're clear on it. What comes next for our Virgos here in the near future? What comes next? Nine of Wands, which is, that's been a card for November. I'm telling you, that didn't used to come out a lot, and now this month it has been coming out all over the place. And the Nine of Wands is talking about setting boundaries, and it's talking about being persistent in that. Something's going on where you feel the need to set firm lines with something. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, what you don't see coming is that King of Swords. And the King of Swords, you know, he's very strategic, and he's very well thought out. But he's also, he takes no crap. So there might be something where you actually have to be in charge of the situation, set down some boundaries, and it may lead to an end to something here. Let's see here. Let's get to clarifying some cards. Let's clarify the web. Can I get some clarification on this web card, please? And that is clarified by the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups talks about reunions, gifts, innocence. You know, it is a happy, good thing. So something, I feel that something is coming in, that there's a truth that comes out that's a win-win, that has to do with something in the department of nostalgic or gift giving and innocence. Something coming in that's very innocent and caring and sweet. Let's see here. What is this fluctuation? The Two of Discs about for our Virgos. What is the Two of Discs for Virgos? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, something is going on here. That talks about being kind of, it's your own mental anguish. Like, there's suffering going on with something here where you have to make a decision between two things. And with this coming in here, this, let me quick, I want one more card on that before I say that. And that's the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands talks about speed, action, quick changes, and something new arrives. Yeah, and that's what I was just going to say. I have a feeling something new is coming into your life, possibly in the love department. But you may already be in something else when this happens. Don't worry, I'm not judging. But there's also it's causing you a lot of anxiety. It's some mental anguish behind this for you. Let's see here. What is the Seven of Cups? Maybe this is a situation you haven't been happy in. Yeah. And the Seven of Cups is clarified by the challenge card. And the challenge card in this deck is talking about the devil. So this could be which is the devil card. So it's overcoming some kind of something in your life that isn't okay, that you're going to have to overcome, because it's you know, talking about the Seven of Cups, but this seems like it would be in the department of love. So partnership, family, friends. The challenge is to overcome whatever is not going right in that area, and, you know, and get rid of the delusions about it. Because, you know, this could talk about addiction. This really talks about a lot of, something with bad choices being brought into your life, that, and needing that to come to an end. And I think that's where this web card comes in as well. So let's see here. What is this? Five of Wands. And I don't feel like it's you. I feel like that is... Okay, so we have the Three of Cups clarifying the Five of Wands. And the Three of Cups talks about friendship, celebration, circles of support. So this may be a friend group that maybe you used to party with or something like that. But you trying to get out of that situation is causing some rivalry. It's very challenging for you. Like there's something here that you want to change. There's a change that you want. Like you may feel very grounded in this group, but if you want to move forward in life, it almost seems like you have to cut out some of the things, and it looks like you're going to do that with this Nine of Wands here. Let's see what's going on for Virgos. Oh, that's too many cards. One card, please. One card. Clarifying the Nine of Wands, please. So help me clarify this Nine of Wands for our Virgos. Okay. And we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, if you're setting down those boundaries so you can move into something new. This Ace of Wands comes in and it's a new inspiration or urge to create something different. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm picking up on this reading. Like you're moving away from something, I want to say a group of people. It could be a person, it could be family, it could be whatever. But it's causing you a lot of mental anguish and it's holding you in old patterns that aren't good. And you're coming in and here soon and you're going to set down some really firm boundaries in this situation because you want a new beginning into something else. Let's see what this Ten of Swords is about. The Nine of Wands. Did we already have the Nine of Wands? Oh, we had the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Wands talks about, again, it talks about maintaining boundaries. And yeah, I really feel like you're going to have to... Oh, yeah, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I knew the Nine of Wands was already here. I was like, we just talked about this. Okay. Yeah, so this seems to be like a huge thing in your life right now. You got the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and it's bringing out the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. That is what's causing this, is you setting down these boundaries is going to cause some disruption, but I would say sorry, not sorry. Like you need those things in your life. And it looks like you're starting something into a new way of life for yourself, and it's a good way. So yeah, because it's leading you to the Knight of Cups. So the Nine of Discs is clarified by the King of Cups, I'm sorry. And the King of Cups talks about a supportive leader, who has a lot of empathy and compassion. He's a very kind king. But in good ways. Like he doesn't get walked over because of that kindness, okay? And in the past, maybe you have gotten walked over, but you're going to come into the King of Cups with boundaries, which is a great thing. And there is the Nine of Discs here, which is what that is clarifying, talks about self-sufficiency and gain and, solo pleasures. So for a little while, until you find a new group, you may actually be on this journey alone for a little bit. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Sun. Beautiful. The Sun card talks about happiness and joy and successful outcomes. So you are doing this, like whatever it is that you're leaving behind or whatever. I don't see a death card to anything. I see boundaries being set. So I don't see anything necessarily coming to an end. Just setting some strict boundaries. And yeah, this might cause some upheaval for a little bit. That's going to cause you some anxiety, but it's definitely taking you in the right direction, and you're being challenged to overcome these things so you can really come into that success in life and still be that same loving, compassionate person you've been. Let's see if there's any actual addition. I want to see if there's any additional things you need to know on this. Is there anything additional that our Virgos need to know? Anything else for our Virgos? Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands does talk about there's two paths, and the Two of Wands, that it's time to make a decision. Okay, it's time to make that decision and walk the path that you want to walk. Let's see if we can get you some animal advice. Okay, what do we have for our Virgos today on this situation? What can you tell us about our Virgos? Okay, oh, we got 2 of them coming out for you. Okay, we have the polar bear, the mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. And there's their challenge card. Have faith when you face adversity. And there's certainly some adversity coming up. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. And then we also have raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Yes, I can see that very, very much. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the giraffe as well. And the giraffe is talking about visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. And you do love with a big heart. All right, Virgos, thank you so much for being here with me today. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, leave a comment if you'd like, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Until we meet again.